I just happened to be sitting in church today at Travels with the Stephensons with my lovely wife, Miss June Guyman Stephenson, and I happened to get the information that we had a graduate today. And tell us where you're from, where you've been in school.
From Missouri and been in school in Western Kentucky.
Western Kentucky. Now, is that down at Bowling Green?
Yes.
And what year are you finishing there?
This year.
This year.
Yeah.
Get a bachelor's.
And what's your education field?
Computer information technology.
Computer information technology. And your name is?
Mike Stilley.
Mike?
Yes.
And spell that last name?
Stilley.
Mike, Stilley. Stilley. And of course, this is his lovely wife who plays the piano for us here at Bethesda Community Church. I have to get that straight. I'm new coming here. And your name is?
Casey.
Casey. And then they got the little one here. And how old is she?
How old are you?
7 years old.
Just turned 7.
And where does she go to school?
She goes to Kenton Elementary.
Kenton Elementary. Oh, do you know that's where I went to school?
Ooh.
I went to Kenton Elementary, and I had Mr. Caton as a principal. He was the first principal there, and I was the first student there in the beginning of the school when it was built.
Oh my God.
And then went on to graduate from Simon Kenton in 1961. But I remember my teachers there at Kenton Elementary. Oh, geez, Mrs. Cooper. Oh, geez, Mrs. Wagner. Had Mrs. Wagner, Mr. Earl, and Mr. Bailey was an excellent teacher in the 5th grade. Mrs. Williams. Remember all my school teachers there.
Yeah.
What's your teacher's name?
Miss New, and my last name is Stilley.
Your last name's Tilly. Okay.
And Mrs. New is her teacher.
Is that right? And you're a teacher too.
I am.
Right. And where do you teach?
Gray Middle School.
Gray Middle School. Now, is that in?
Over by Ryle.
Over by Ryle. Oh, okay. Well, I'm still,
7th grade special
believe it or
education.
not, I'm still on the substitute list in Boone County.
Ah.
And but I went on to be superintendent of education for the whole state of Kentucky in 1992, right from Kenton Elementary and from Simon Kenton High School. I'm very proud of both those schools. So it's nice to be here with you now. Are you going to be going into work now, or continuing your education, or?
I'm doing my master's. I got accepted in the graduate program here at Western.
Yeah, buddy.
Kentucky.
At Western? Well, I've got a nephew down there right now who this is his last year, Eric Guyman, and he loves it down there. And of course, I don't know if you've ever heard of her or not, Miss Krikarico, Professor Krikarico. She used to be chairman of the history department. And when I filmed the history of all 120 counties in Kentucky, when I was down at Bowling Growling, she said, they don't bowl on the green down there. And but I think she's still doing some teaching there. That was back in 1987 that I filmed the history of all 120 counties.
Wow.
Well, nice to be here with you for their graduation party, and we just hope you have a great time and hope you have great success in school, and you have a wonderful wife. You're like me. I married up, and and you have a beautiful daughter, and I just love to watch her in church. Anything else you all like to say to the people in Northern Kentucky?
No, I think.
One of our finest school teachers in the area, in the Commonwealth. Great to be here with you, and great to be with your husband here at Bethesda Community Church. God bless both of you. Travels with the Stephensons here, John Stephenson. Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition of godly principles, love, and prayers for all. Bye now.